Hello and welcome. Throughout history, there have been countless natural disasters and pandemics that have devastated communities and caused widespread suffering and loss of life. From earthquakes to tsunamis to infectious diseases, these calamities have had a profound impact on the world and have shaped the course of human history. In this video, I will take a look at some of the most devastating calamities that have struck the world, including the Spanish flu pandemic, the HIV pandemic, the 2004 Indian Ocean Tsunami, and the 2019 COVID pandemic. These disasters have caused untold suffering and have had lasting effects on the communities and countries affected by them. Number 1. The Spanish flu pandemic of 1918, also known as the Great Influenza. This pandemic spread across the world and infected an estimated 1/3 of the global population. It is estimated to have killed 50 million, making it one of the deadliest pandemics in history. Number 2. The HIV/AIDS pandemic. The HIV/AIDS pandemic began in 1980s and has infected an estimated 7 million people and killed 35 million. It continues to be a major global health crisis, with approximately 37 million people currently living with the disease. Number 3. The 2004 Indian Ocean Tsunami. On December 26, 2004, a massive earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, triggered a series of tsunamis that killed over 230,000 people in 14 countries. It was one of the deadliest natural disasters in history. Number 4. The 2010 Haiti earthquake. On January 12, 2010, a devastating 7.0 magnitude earthquake struck Haiti, killing over 200,000 people and destroying much of the country's infrastructure. The disaster left millions homeless and triggered a humanitarian crisis. Number 5. 2011 Toku earthquake and tsunami. On March 11, 2011, a 9.0 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Japan, triggering a massive tsunami that killed over 15,000 people and caused a nuclear disaster at the Fukushima Daiichi power plant. Number 6. The 2014 Ebola virus outbreak. This was the largest outbreak in history, with cases reported in Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia. It infected over 28,000 people and killed over 11,000 and was declared a public health emergency of international concern by the World Health Organization. Number 7. The COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused devastating impact on the world, and as of September 2021, it has infected over 150 million and killed over 3 million. It has caused widespread economic disruption and highlighted the importance of global preparedness for pandemics. Number 8. World War II. In between 1939 to 1945, the most widespread and deadliest war in human history, with an estimated 50 million to 85 million fatalities. It involved the majority of the world nations, including all the great superpowers, organized into two opposing military alliances, the Allies and the Axis. Number 9. 1918 Influenza pandemic. A global outbreak of influenza that killed an estimated 50 million people, or about 3% of the world's population at the time. It was caused by an H1N1 virus and was one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. Number 10. The Holocaust. The systematic extermination of approximately 6 million Jews by the Nazi regime during World War II. It is considered one of the worst atrocities in human history. Number 11. The Black Death. A devastating pandemic of the bubonic plague that swept across Europe, killing an estimated 25 million people, or about 1/3 of the population back then. Number 12. The September 11th terrorist attacks, 2011. A series of coordinated terrorist attacks by the Islamic extremist group Al-Qaeda that killed nearly 3,000 people in the United States of America and was the deadliest terrorist attack in the world and the single deadliest incident for firefighters and law enforcement officers in the history of the US, with 343 and 72 killed respectively. Number 13. The 2004 Indian Ocean Tsunami. A devastating tsunami caused by a magnitude 9.1 between 9.1 to 9.3 earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, resulted in 230,000 deaths in 14 countries, making it one of the deadliest natural disasters recorded in history. Number 14. The Great Famine of Ireland. A period of mass starvation, disease, and emigration that resulted in the deaths of an estimated 1 million people was caused by a potato blight that destroyed the staple crop of the Irish population. That was between 1845 to 1852. Number 15. The Great Fire of London, 1666. A devastating fire that swept through the city of London, destroying a large portion of the city and leaving an estimated 70,000 people homeless. Number 16. The Great Chicago Fire, 1871. A conflagration that killed an estimated 300 people, destroyed roughly 3.3 square miles of the city, and left more than 100,000 people homeless. Number 17. The Great San Francisco Earthquake, 1906. A magnitude 7.8 earthquake struck the city of San Francisco and the surrounding areas, killing an estimated 3,000 people and causing widespread destruction. Number 18. The Haitian Earthquake, 2010. A magnitude 7.0 earthquake that struck the Caribbean nation of Haiti, resulting in an estimated 316,000 deaths and causing widespread damage to the country's infrastructure. Number 19. The Great War, between 1914 and 1918. A global war that resulted in an estimated 15 to 20 million deaths and 21 million wounded. The war involved most of the world's nations and was primarily fought in Europe. 20. The American Civil War, 1861 to 1865. A war fought between the United States of America and the Confederate States of America over issues including slavery and states' rights. It resulted in an estimated 620,000 deaths, which is more than any war fought by the United States. Number 21. The Great Chinese Famine, between 1958 and 1962. A period of mass starvation caused by a combination of drought, floods, and the economic policies of the Chinese government resulted in an estimated 30 million deaths. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our community of amazing viewers like you. Give a like as it helps grow the channel. I post new videos every week, so make sure to turn on the notification bell so that you never miss out. See you on the next one.